Hey, welcome back to the weekly dance tutorial. I'm Ken, this is Bree, and today we're going to learn about some shoulder isolation, or just shoulder movement in general, but more focused on isolating the movement and how they both work together. How does that sound?
Fun.
Super fun. Okay, here we go. So, what is shoulder isolation? Well, first of all, in order to understand shoulder isolation, you have to understand what isolation is. And basically what that is moving one part of your body separate from your other parts of your body. And pretty much the way you can do that with your shoulder is by drawing certain shapes with your shoulders. So here's one way you can do it. Well, first, before we even do this, make sure you're relaxed. Okay, roll your shoulders and relax them. Stretch them out, even stretch out these areas right here so that your shoulders are loose and you have a full range of mobility in your shoulders. Okay, so on the side, so what you can do with your shoulders is lift them all the way up, right? As high as you can, and then drop them all the way down, and even try to like bend your torso to make your shoulder go lower. So that's a trick you can use if you're standing still and you want your shoulder to go down. You can just bend your torso like that. So boom, and then boom. So you got up and down movements. Shoulders go up and down like that. So you see how I'm standing right here, and this is like standing level. If you want to go below standing level, you bend the torso a little bit right here, or you can use your hip as well to move the shoulder down. Okay, the way I'm doing it is like, you know how you like stand on one leg like this? Yeah, see how your shoulder like kind of gets lower if you're doing that? So if you control it properly, you can actually move your shoulder down and then up from the standing level right there. Okay, so up and down movements, right? And then you have, of course, your forward and back, but this is without moving your chest. Okay, you're just pushing your shoulder as far forward as you can. Okay, and you're actually going to be stretching a lot of these muscles right here to push it this way. Okay, like that. Yeah, so if you look right here and I'm doing it, see, I'm moving it as far as I can without moving my chest. Okay, but then once you add your chest in and start rotating around your torso, you can actually go further, right? Boom, boom, like that. So this is going forward, full motion, using my torso. So you could actually reach pretty far, right? And then going back here, and then going back. Nice, let's try this one. Here, and then go back. And then without the torso, it looks like this. Just like that. This is forward and back. And then when you add your chest in it, you could actually make it look like it's further, like by hunching your back a little bit and then arching your back. See, when you arch and you hunch, it makes your shoulders go further away. It's
Like
kind of
the
interesting.
highway.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting how your shoulders and the way they move, comparing it to the way your chest and your torso moves, and that makes a huge difference of where these go. Now that you understand the motion, right, the up, down, left, right, and then pretty much like if you do it in circles, those are all those motions combined. Now that you understand that, you can figure out, okay, where do you want to go? Where do I want to go with my shoulders? So you could do different variations of the up, down, back, forward, left, right motions, right? You have to pick the pattern that you want to do. So for example, so you know that shoulder exercise that you do to loosen up your shoulders? That's actually a good starting point for shoulder isolation, because check it out. If you just do it one like this, right? And you could turn that into a move itself by, for example, using your hand or something to point at it and like controlling it. And you can like stop at certain points, right? This was the up position that we were doing, right? If you do the shoulder roll and then stop at the up position, it could look really cool, like, and then do something else, you know? Like you freeze it in this position, you could turn, drop it, turn, lift it, right? And these are just the basics that we were just doing. So these are all moves that you can use: up, down, forward, back, and then circles to do some shoulder isolations. So real quickly, let's do one exercise that you can practice. Okay, so let's start with the circles. Boom, boom. So roll it back twice, roll it forward twice, and then you go back, back, and then back, back, and then go forward, 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 forward. And you could do left, right, or right, left, it doesn't matter, as long as you're exploring different patterns with your shoulders and moving them independently from each other and at the same time as well. So for example, here's another way you can use different patterns to make a cool picture happen. Is like one of them is going to go forward while the other one goes back, and then you can switch the levels, so this goes up and this goes down. You see that? So we went boom, boom. Yeah, so you can go and then switch it, go up. And notice I'm mainly just focusing on where the shoulders are pointed, but I'm really moving my core and my chest to like control the shoulders. So for example, if I go like this is just all shoulder manipulation and isolation, right? And I'm just going in different directions, just forward, up, back, down. This one. And you could draw squares as well instead of just circles. So taking this exercise, you can draw like a square, up, back, down. Boom,
cool.
boom, boom, boom. So you could do that same exercise that we were just doing, right? Back, back, forward, forward, back, 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 forward, 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 forward. And now do it, instead of doing circles, do it in squares. So it would go something like forward, here, back, down, forward, here, back, down, and then reverse that. So I'll do it from the side, like that, right? And then you break it down and you do one. So you do one square, do another square here, and then do the forward square, which is here, 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 and then back. This one, back, up, here, here. Okay, so different shapes, and try to explore like more shapes and more patterns you can do with just your shoulders. And then later on, when you get good, you can just pretty much draw like really abstract stuff and do different like shoulder movements. And especially with like waving, that comes in handy when you're trying to transition your waves. Okay, that's pretty much it for shoulder isolations. I hope you enjoyed that. Super quick and simple tip, but this should really help your emotions when you dance. So see you next time, and see you in the next tutorial. Wait, that's the same thing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, well, see you in the next tutorial. Bye.